No intro. We are back. Saints Block Party podcast coming at you. Adam, joined with my guy, my dog, aka Wolf. So technically not my dog. Um,
It's a dog, yeah.
I guess technically. Um, if you missed the episode that we did last night, please go check that out. We talked about the Saints trade deadline, uh, the Rashid Shaheed trade, them trading Trevor Penning, all the details of what possible trades that were available for the Saints to do that they didn't do. So go back and check that out. I'll be completely honest with you, Wolf. I'm exhausted. I did a 2 hour drive to get home
Whew.
just to go 35, 36 miles. So I'm not going to say we're going to cut this one short, but we are here to preview the Saints Panthers Week 10. We are presented by Precious Works LLC. Shout out to our guy, Bajan. And again, sending love to Bajan and Nat's way for their loss of our Arya Bark. Dealing with the loss that took place today. So sending love to them. But before we get into True Sickos, who by the way, there's like 11 concurrent viewers. It's
Shout out to
oh,
11. 11, what's up?
Alro said I'm off in cut waters tonight, just vibing with y'all. Much love, Alro.
Boy, on the cup waters on a Wednesday night.
On a Wednesday night, been
Talking
there,
Saints
been there.
Panthers.
It's 8:30 here. It's 10:30. Probably most places if you're watching this right now. Please like and subscribe if you are. But probably feels like 11:30 because of the time change. So we appreciate y'all joining us. Just some milestones for us to touch on. We hit over 2,400 subscribers on YouTube recently. So appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
I'm
And on top
appreciative.
of
I'm
that, go ahead,
appreciative. I'm appreciative, but it should be more than that. Like it should be
pick it up.
2,500. So y'all must not be subscribing if y'all watching this. You haven't hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Just hit it. Just hit the subscribe button. Do it.
Pick it up. Also appreciative. A couple of days ago, we got the notification that we've hit 350,000 views on YouTube.
Wow.
Truly appreciative of that.
For real.
As we started going super video heavy and everything YouTube wise last summer, I think it was.
I don't even remember, bro.
I don't
I
know
don't know. It's all a blur.
what the fuck is time? I don't know, bro. You can whatever. But so crazy that we hit 350,000 views. And this it's reflective, and that's a testament to y'all for tuning in, watching us, whether it's a live stream, whether it's not a live stream for you guys, y'all just watching us, or the videos that are posted. We love y'all, like truly.
For
The
real.
fact that y'all are watching us with last season that the Saints had 5 wins, this season they have 1 win,
One win, bro.
and it looks grim because it doesn't look like anything at the top is changing anytime soon. That's real love.
I'm telling you,
That's
man.
real love. So I did before we talked about the preview. There's something that I wanted to address. So our guy got an exclusive. Matthew Paris got an exclusive with Mickey Loomis this morning.
Ooh.
I guess talking about like the trade deadline. Oh god damn it. And the moves that weren't made. I forgot it's behind a paywall. So it's
Oh.
okay. It's in our Discord. Um, talking about
Archive.is.
It's fine. It's on our Discord. Talking about like the trade deadline, the moves that weren't made, and there was just some quotes in this shit, Wolf, that just blew my mind. It literally blew my mind. Um, so this is again terrible audio podcast, and I apologize that you're listening to the audio version of this. But here it is. I think you posted it earlier today.
Mhm.
Just if you go back and look at these quarterbacks, it just takes time, Loomis said. And nobody wants to hear that, right? All we have to do is look around our league and see Baker Mayfield. I can't get to it without a straight face. Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold. And there's a bunch of examples of guys that, hey, if they would have just stuck with the developmental plan, where would those franchises be with those players? Very rarely do quarterbacks have instant success.
Oh,
This nigga's a fucking
Loomis.
idiot, Wolf. This nigga is a fucking idiot. Does
Oh, Loomis.
does he not does he not understand that the reason that those quarterbacks didn't work with the teams that drafted them was that the organizations largely were fucking dumpster fires
No.
and they couldn't develop the quarterback because of the organization dysfunction? And it wasn't until they went to functional organizations that they then became successful and were able to then succeed in the league. Much like Kevin O'Connell says, it's not young quarterbacks don't fail, it's organizations that fail young quarterbacks. Like he doesn't.
He
This,
he just takes time, man. It just takes a little time. You gotta have patience. And it's just I don't know, like who is he trying to convince right there is what I was is where my mind was. Like who
the fans or
did
himself.
you yeah, exactly. Like, are you trying to convince fans that? Because we know. Like we like we know it takes time for a young quarterback. But do you? Like, do you know that? Like, do you know what it takes to develop a quarterback? Because you've never done it in your GMing history. Have never developed a quarterback ever. So I don't know who your message was for. Who was it intended for?
No idea. No idea. Um, and then like M- Matt posted like his article, and then I did this even I didn't even know that the article was coming today, but like just for like shits and giggles, like I decided to update my
The
draft thing. I've been
spreadsheet,
working the spreadsheet
the
I've been working
spreadsheet.
on
That's what we call it.
for for years now. Like I've been working on this shit for years. That this is just showing 2020. The only update I've made since I posted it on Twitter is I did decide to make Jordan Howden a yellow because I think he is like a
Yeah.
yellow backup decent starting safety. That's it.
Mhm. So let's start off by defining your colors because I think we need to.
So the colors are in terms of draft pick, and this is also a good like inference to make. A green player, Zach Bond is a perfect example. Zach Bond is a green because the Saints evaluation on Zach Bond was correct. He was not green with the Saints. He's been a hardcore green with the Eagles. So it's not if the player was that player specifically good with the Saints. It just means if that player was a to good good or great draft pick. Period.
Mhm.
That player is a green. Yellow is that player and so much like lot for 2025 is more like they're yellow because we just don't know. But other players who isn't 225 is like is that player just an okay decent player? Like are they an okay player? Um Red, not a good player. Just not a good player. I won't use the word bust. Like obviously some of the players are bust, but just not a good draft pick. Some of it kind of comes into where they were drafted, and things like that. So I'll give you an example. This is like the perfect example. If the Saints draft a quarterback next year in the top three, Tyler Shough will then be a red because of he was drafted 40th overall, and his replacement was drafted the very next year, top 3.
Yeah.
So he'd be a red. Since 2020, and people were trying to argue me with Paulson Adebo being a green. Paulson Adebo's fucking green. He's a green.
They were trying to say he's not a green?
Yes, bro. Like it was.
Oh,
What are you fucking talking about? Not only did he give, like, I understand his like last year and a half were very frustrating, but he came on the scene gangbusters, and then he went out and got a crazy contract from
a big contract,
an NFL team. Like
that's
he's
a
a fucking green. That's a green motherfucker. Like I don't know what you want to argue about.
If a player leaves in free agency and gets immediately signed before free agency opens, he's a green. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A green.
Like come on.
Anyhow, this just goes to illustrate, and I know we're going to get into the Panthers game, but like so much of this, I know so much of this podcast really has to be about what has happened over the years, and really what needs to be done to fix it. But like, I mean, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole different story there.
What has happened over the years to get the Saints to where they are? Yeah, they've missed. This is a huge part of it right here.
This is what I'd be screaming about.
You can argue the Chris Olave thing. Like I get it. Like people want to argue. Some people probably think he's a red. Some people want to say that he's a yellow. Whatever. Like I can go back and forth if Chris Olave is a yellow, if he's a green, whatever. I don't have time for it. I put him as a green because he's a starting, at least at worst, a wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah,
and
he's a green.
When all is said and done, he's gonna get a good ass contract. If it's not from the Saints, it's from somebody. He's gonna be making $20+ million from somebody. He's a fucking green.
Bro.
Like, stop it. Anyhow, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green players, and I'm being 6 green players. I'm being optimistic with Banks and Riley in the last 5 years, Wolf, that they drafted. Out of I don't want to do that much counting. 20, 30 players drafted since 2022 or 2020.
Unbelievable, bro. Like that's how you end up being one of the worst teams in the NFL. That right there, bro. That right there. That's how you have a terrible cap. That's how you don't have talent. That's how you don't even have talent to trade. You don't even have talent to trade.
Or in the talent, you do have to trade. Your general manager like didn't want to trade him because he wanted to
he got him as green. He probably looking at this and she's like, man, what do you mean? I got way more greens than that.
No, nigga, you don't. You don't. You do not.
He would be so pissed at this spreadsheet. He's like, what do you mean that's a yellow? Pete Werner, that's a green all day. This guy's a starter for us.
That's exactly why we are where we are right there, bro.
Exactly,
and I scrolled down when I was doing this morning, and I said the last time we had 2 greens in one draft was 2019. Whoop! It's almost about to be 2027. Oh, we had 3 greens in that draft. Kane Ellis in that shit, bro. He played for the division rivals right now, bro.
Jeff Island was swishing that year, boy.
This
2020 draft cracked me up though,
bro. I'm being a little nice with Ruiz. You could argue that Cesar Ruiz is a fucking red, honestly.
You could really argue that. The only reason he's not is because he's like a starter, and that's it. Like that's literally the only compliment I give him. He's a starter.
Barely, nigga. Hanging on by a fucking thread. But he's closer to a red than he probably is a yellow, but I was just being a little generous. But honestly, and what all said is done, he's probably closer to a red. And like you have Zach Bond, who's a stellar player, never was that for your own.
Nothing team. Out of. We got nothing out of him. Nothing. Adam Troutman still in the league doing fine. We got nothing out of him.
doing fine with the Broncos. All of a sudden, can't stand that motherfucker. Every time, like, if red zone's on and they go to the Broncos and Adam Troutman's making a play, bro, I get incensed. Woof, incensed.
But that right there is the reason, man. People wonder why. That is why you can't. I mean, I wish I was knowledgeable enough on like every team that we could do like one of those spreadsheets on like all teams and then compare it. But like I can, I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe I could do that for the first couple of picks, but the seventh round picks for the Jets, I can't judge those people. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you stay bad, man.
People in the chat are arguing that Pete Warner should be a yellow and not a red.
Okay, like, okay, I don't like this. It doesn't change the fact.
Okay, like spelling kid at the spelling bee meme, like the confetti just falling. Yeah,
okay, yellow.
Yeah. You drafted a yellow player in the second round.
In the second round, 60. A second round linebacker. Like, go look at what's his name with the Browns, Carl Schlesinger or whatever.
Oh, Carl Schlesinger. Oh, he's a green.
Like that's a second round linebacker right there. You know what I'm saying? Pops off the tape, pops off the screen. Pete Werner, like I just saw him get torched against the Rams.
Do you know how many tackles he missed in that game?
Oh man,
how many holes? How many holes how many holes he's guessed wrong all season?
The holes, the match quarters stuff they're doing, completely lost.
Wesley asked, does anyone know if Yadam, if he plays on special teams, that messes with the comp pick? No, I think it's strictly like him playing corner. I think
so. But even if he does just special teams, I think we good.
Yeah.
He just got to stay below that threshold. Like, please. That should be like a edict to sit out every game day. Like,
one of the low key, I won't say the worst things that could happen for this team, but like not a great thing is like Quincy Riley gets like a little nagging injury.
Oh, shut up! Shut your mouth! Shut up!
Where he has to miss like 3 weeks, bro.
Why put that into the universe, bro?
Cause it's us, Wolf. Like, couldn't you see it, bro? And it would happen towards like the end of the season. Man, if you don't put is Rico on the team, if you don't put Rico Payton out there, bro.
Rico, somebody, bro.
Like at that point, as an organization, you have to be smart and be like, let's see what our young guy has. Let's see what Rico Payton has like these last 3 weeks. Because then you
would cut that nigga. I would cut him right now. I wouldn't even want the temptation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just out of here. I need my round pick.
I know Mickey would be trying to get that last week of the season win over. Anyhow, Yannick said Riley gets hurt and then it's Rajon Wright time. It'd be nice to see Rajon Wright get a little play.
Yeah,
a little play. Anyhow, we just wanted to kind of share that. Before we get into, someone asked me to zoom in because it was hard to see. If you go to my Twitter, I posted it to Matt Paris's article as a quote tweet, so you can see it a lot better. Dante said, "Is this CNN or SPP looking a lot like the 2024 election results?" Just like Gail and Mickey likes it. Don't worry. Let's take a break here. Hear from one of our sponsors, and we actually start talking about Saints Panthers this week. So we'll take a break and be back right after this. Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out of the box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plugin updates, security, or things like that because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new like a form or prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in the need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijan at Precious Works, Bijon at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
We are back. All right, let's talk about this game on Sunday. The Saints travel to Carolina to play the Carolina Panthers, who are over 500 for for the first time in forever being this deep in the season.
Mm.
Rico Dow did not practice today, so it'll be interesting to see what happens on Thursday. If he doesn't play on Sunday, I don't think it's really going to matter that much. I don't like it'll be a blow to Carolina. I don't want to like act like it won't be a blow to Carolina, but I'm not taking it as some type of big blow if he doesn't hurt because Chuba Hubbard is a very good starting running back in his own right. Has done pretty decent against the Saints in some games. What are you like to me? This game, it'd be good to see the Saints defense like not get punked again. Like after being punched in the mouth numerous times by the Rams, I would love Brandon Staley to challenge his defense, to challenge the defense to show some pride, like any type of pride. Like can y'all do something? So it'll be interesting to see how they come out on Sunday. That first also like I talked about this when we're talking about the defense right now, but man, if the Saints win the fucking coin toss, can y'all not accept to receive the ball?
Please, I don't want it, especially being on the road. Especially being on the road, bro. Like that's the biggest thing. Like they are a horrible road team this year.
Awful.
Been one of the worst. I had the numbers. It was something like 52 to 100 and
Yeah.
160 something, just some ridiculous score. Like they've been getting mollywopped on the road. And that speaks to coaching, in my opinion. That speaks to preparation. We know they're not a good team, but to just get mollywopped on the road like
Every
that
time.
every time, like that ain't gonna work. And you see a lot of the same issues. You see the pre-snap penalties. You see the struggle with communication and just cohesion of the offense. Just mistakes happening. Guys not like, why is this guy blocking this guy when he should be over here? Because he probably didn't hear the play call and all kind of stuff like that. Just the whole operation on the road has just been weird. So it's gonna be
Best
a
road
tough
game
out.
of the season. Best road game of the season thus far has been the Buffalo Bills game of all games.
Which is of all games, and still was what 33 to
It was a lot.
17 or
It
something.
was a lot.
It was closer. It was closer during the game. I know
Yeah.
but still, it was like that's the best we got. But the fact that it was the Bills, it was like, oh, okay. But I mean, these past 3 weeks, nothing has been good, man. So it would be nice for them to go out there and just kind of turn the page a little bit because Kellen, he been looking stressed. He been looking, a little kind of just down or whatever and stressed and looking for answers. So go and show something, bro. Like I did the film study on the offense from this past week. Shuck was fine. You know what I'm saying? Shuck
He
was
was.
nice. I couldn't. It was hard to get a good read, but you won't come away watching that like, oh, he was the problem. It was another one of those. Well, he wasn't the issue with the game.
R-
You know, it was one
Right.
of those. You know what I'm saying? So how about like build off of that? You know, build off that arm talent, build off that aggression, um, and put together a nice game plan, bro. Interested to
Please.
see how they run the ball. I know they're gonna try to, um, but they got to get that figured out. They got to get that figured out because that's the key to everything. Because
It
they're
is
so bad on first and second down. They're always
terrible.
on third and long. Can't convert those. So they have all these short drives, defense on the field forever. And it's just not complimentary football. And I don't care who you playing. If you playing anybody like they gonna lose. And the Panthers, they will take advantage of that shit.
They will. Matchup wise, kind of sticking with the theme of the defense, like the Saints' run defense has not been good. They had a pretty decent game against the Bucks, but it just felt like they were insanely motivated
Yeah.
defensively to play the Bucks after Baker's comments. But like really any other game defensive, like in the run defense, they haven't been good, and the Panthers have been a very good run offense, mostly with Rico. But again, I think Chuba can still get his. I know Ted McMillan has had a mostly like lukewarm ish rookie season, but assuming he's matched up against Kool Aid McKinstry,
Oh, he gonna eat.
don't don't love that matchup for Kool Aid at all. Like I think that's
I just pulled up all his receptions on all 22. I just wanted to see because I just haven't watched a lot of Panthers this year. So I was like, let me see what Tet doing. And Tet looked like Tet, bro. Tet looked exactly like you would thought he would. You know what I'm saying? Deadly on those hitches and those deep
yep.
digs, those comebacks, fitting in those zones behind the linebackers, in front of the safeties and stuff like that, just getting right there in those comfortable zones. And just, he plays exactly how you thought he was gonna play, bro. And they moving him all around. They got him playing in the slot a little bit, but mostly he's out on X or he's in the Z spot. Um, and he looks good, bro. He gonna eat them cushions. Kool Aid gonna play
Up,
them
bruh.
10-yard cushions, and he gonna eat that shit all day.
I could easily see that. I, the defensive line and Bryce will be playing. He's been so up and down this season with his play.
Yeah,
So you really never know which Bryce you're gonna get. If can we get like I think we gave love to him after the Rams game, though I'm not necessarily sure. I think after his first game back, Chase Young has strung together some nice games. Like I want to give him some credit. He
he really
has
is.
strung together some really nice games. And so containing Bryce Young is going to be very important. What's been kind of fascinating to see to me is, bruh, they should have struck when the iron was hot for Big Creek, bruh, because he has completely almost become
Forgettable,
invisible.
bro. I forget he's on the
In
field.
invisible, bruh.
And that
Just
was always the
non-existent.
problem with him. That was always the problem with him. He will pop up every now and then. Oh, Carl Granderson having a good game, but then he goes stretches where you just like forget he is on the field. You know,
Completely.
so yeah, they against Bryce Young. Look, he's a short quarterback. He's like really short. So they need all the big guys up front to like just clog those lanes up, make him move off his spot, and you know so he can't see. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want
Right.
him to see the field clearly, because he'll give you some. He'll give you some balls you can pick off. He'll make some mistakes. So it's a winnable game. Not saying they
It
should win,
is.
but it's a
It is.
game they can win. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely is a runnable game.
I think they like 5.5 point underdogs, which makes sense because, like we said, they're terrible on the road. But if the defense can give the Saints offense some chances to get some points up, they might have a chance to win this game. Do we want them to win?
Here's what I'll say. Go, going like it's hard to root for them to lose, but as soon as like Carolina scores that first touchdown, put it on me. Put it on me.
just,
Don't stop.
just don't stop.
Do, do not stop, bro.
Oh,
Wesley said, "Don't win, but make it look good."
I'm with that.
Man, at this point, bro,
Make it look terrible. Huh?
I want like if we like
I
if
want the whole
here
load.
the like if we start good, I'm like fine. Like start good, make it look good, and then lose. But like if it starts bad, I want it to stay bad. Stay like the Rams game, and then that's because I don't think it's gonna change anything, but it would be the only thing that might get Gel's attention. And even then, I don't know if it actually would, but
Right.
it may be the only thing that could get her attention. Like, oh shit, like what's going on in this little venture I'm involved in over here? Like, oh, I do own a football team, huh? Because she was at the Rams game.
Yeah, it sure was. And there are some games that feel a little worse than others. Like, Da got fired like almost a year ago to this day against going against the Panthers. The
Yep.
winless Panthers at the time, I believe they were winless,
Were
uh,
they?
or they or they just had one game. They were really bad.
Yeah,
Is all I remember.
they're
Like they were
bad.
like the worst team in the league, like we are right now. And so that loss just was like it was like, oh, they're like, what I'm saying, like this is unacceptable. So
One of the funniest things is that when people come to like defend Derek Carr, they never bring up that game for some reason. Like they never talk
never,
about it. Like it just doesn't exist in the annals of
never
Derek
bring
Carr
that game
games.
up, bro. Never bring that game up. It's like, do y'all not remember that? Be like, oh man, if Carr was on the team, we'd be at least 8 or 9 wins. I'm like, what? What? What player have y'all watched? I just please tell me. Anyway, um, yeah, man. But I really want Shough to succeed. I want him.
Hold on. Let's take our last break and we talk about
Okay, underdog,
offense
baby.
going against the Panthers defense. We'll be right back after this.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in on the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. This week, I'm looking at Saints versus Bucks and selecting Chris Olave for higher than 50 yards and Baker Mayfield for lower than 3 touchdowns. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code Block Party to score $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code Block Party. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
We are back to wrap up this preview pod for the Saints going against the Panthers. One of the things I am excited about in this game is that we didn't get to see much of Tyler Shough against the Rams, the time of possession, all that. And also like the first two offensive drives were just so short, just because of like the play calling, the execution was just not great. Going against the Panthers, who their defense can be feisty. I think J.C. Horn is having a really good season,
Really good season.
really good season. But the Panthers defense is not the Rams defense, and we should be able to get a more extended look at Tyler Shough in this game. Now, the offensive line, he's not going to have Fuaga more than likely. They made the
Hope
choice
not.
to, yeah, right. They made the choice to trade Trevor Penning, so Redunds will probably be in there at left guard. And then obviously he's not going to have Rashid Shaheed because he was traded to the Seahawks. So we'll see if Vele gets more snaps. We'll see. We'll see.
Kellen said so. Kellen said,
I
when
I'll believe,
Cooks gonna have like 80 snaps.
bro. I'll believe it. I'll believe Vele will get more snaps when I see it. I'll leave it at that. But I want him to go out there and just the good things that we saw against the Rams. I want him to go out there and continue to just improve on that, and he should have like a more extended opportunity to do that.
Yeah, man. And like, oh my God, like, don't get me wrong, like there are quarterbacks I'm intrigued with in this draft, in this 2026 draft. And I wouldn't be opposed to taking one, like to taking Fernando Mendoza. But the
Mendoza.
the intrigue of being able to trade down, you know,
Woo!
two spots with the Jets, picking up maybe an extra first here and an extra second there, and a oh man, I need it because they just
I
got
need
so
it.
many
I need
so
it.
many holes on this team, bro.
I
And
need
so
it.
much juice out there. Cornell Tate, you got Chris Bell, and you got
Jordan
Conception and
Tyson.
Jordan Tyson, Jacoby, and all these guys. You got juice out there, bro. And we need it. We need the juice, and we need defensive juice. You know what I'm saying? Like those Ohio State studs, like those are studs, bro. Hard to pass up, bro. Arvell Reese and Caleb Downs, studs, man, blue chip studs that this team desperately needs on a
Needs it.
team. But we also need a quarterback. So I get like quarterback takes priority over all that. I get it. So if Shuck could just show us, man, show us. I ain't saying that you the franchise answer for the next 15 years, but show us that you could beat the bridge quarterback that they thought you was. Like beat that bridge. Get us to 2027, 2028 or whatever. Be that bridge. That would be awesome, bro. That would be awesome. So
And it would be a pleasant surprise. Um, and it's all in his control. But I will say this: it shouldn't all be on him as
oh,
well. Can
please
can
preach.
like can we? I know it hasn't been there, but can we get some semblance of a run game? I know that they just signed up estimate to the from the practice squad to the
Yeah.
active roster today. Like, can he help get the some dirty yardage when the maybe the blocking ain't the best? Like,
Please. Look, remember we were like, hey, can we get estimate for like a 2027 seventh round pick, before the season started? Now we got him, for nothing. Let's use that guy. And look, I mean, the
please,
Saints running backs aren't great, but the problem has been the run blocking. Like their run
yes,
blocking has been absolutely awful. Unless you have like a super creative running back that can make shit out of sugar out of shit, it's just not been there. Like I understand people upset with Kamara. I'm upset with him too. Washed and all that. And yes, he's washed. But it's just not there. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like the holes aren't there. So they hopefully with Redunds in there and a reconfigured offensive line, maybe it'll be a little better. I doubt it because they just don't have that That's not something you could just turn on in the middle of the season.
No.
But maybe it'll be a little better against the Panthers run defense, even though the run defense has been better this year than it
I
was
could
like last year.
I could see it being a little better against the Panthers. I could see it being
Yeah,
a little better against the Panthers. I really could.
absolutely,
Um,
absolutely.
so if it is better, like the blocking and the hold are a bit better, then you can start playing that more complementary football. So then Shuck doesn't have to go out there and throw all the time, and it's like
Right.
essentially the same thing that Spencer Rattler was asked to do when he was starting. Like
Same thing.
literally the same
Same
thing.
thing, man. And like, can we help Shuck out? Like, AK, like you dropping third down passes, fumbling the ball. Um, Jawan Johnson, I mean, we know he gonna drop 2, 3 passes a game. Like it's just
Easy.
2, 3 key passes too. It's like we know that. But like help the boy out. Like Chris Olave, I think he's been playing solid ball the last couple of weeks. Um, so continue to do that. I think he gonna get some more targets this game. Hopefully we get Valet, um, Mason Tipton maybe get some snaps up in there. But like help the young guy out, help the rookie out, and
Please.
Kellen Moore, help your rookie quarterback out, man. Like come up with some concepts for some easy layups. You know what I'm saying? Like give him some layups where he ain't gotta read the entire field. And how about some help with protection? Like one of the underrated stories is
He doesn't help his
like Kelvin
tackles.
Banks. Kelvin Banks, like, no, he hasn't played perfect. Like he's had some bumps and bruises throughout. But that dude play on the island almost exclusively, bro. Like he is by
Crazy.
himself on that edge, going against Verse and Brian Young and Byron Young and all those all
Nick
day, bro.
Bosa.
Nick Bosa by himself. Like, can we get a chip or something? Like, can we help our tackles out a little bit and buy some time so you can hit some of those down the field shots?
This nigga think he's still in Philadelphia, and Kellen said if he dies, he dies. Like what the what?
If he dies, he dies. He'll be all right. And people could. I saw one of those NFL accounts that, like, one of them old line experts or whatever, and he was kind of criticizing Kelvin Banks with some of his technique. I'm like, bro, that man out there fighting for his life
For his
against Jared
life.
Verse,
His life.
and he won the rep, but it just ain't look pretty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, like the man is just fighting for his life out there. What you want him to do? So yeah, let's
no
just help the
no
offense
no
out.
help on an island against a defensive rookie of the year. Like okay. Well, he should have did it this way. Okay, all right, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Kelvin Banks be trying everything, bro.
Listen, that's a green. That's a green. Um,
I agree.
I said this in our Discord earlier this morning is that Fuaga's injuries, depending on how they play out, he might slip to a yellow, which would be very
Yeah,
sad.
man.
Just
Oh, it's
just
sad.
just based on how his rookie year last year went, like just such
Right.
just a promising start, and like it just sucks. Like the injury situation potentially might change that. But as we wrap this up, do the Saints get their second win of the season on Sunday against the Panthers?
No. Absolutely not. They haven't shown me they could win a game. They damn sure ain't winning a game on the road.
On the
Here you go.
road?
I pulled it up. On the road, they are scoring. They score versus opponents on the road 56 to 135. Ooh, they average 15 points a game on the road. 31st,
Nigga.
31st in the league. Only the Titans are worse.
Nigga.
15 points a game on the road. 15 in this league.
Our
In
league.
modern NFL, in our league. 15 points, and you got an offensive head coach.
Head coach?
Seriously? Like,
Is this your king?
this your king? Nah, bruh. Nah, we ain't winning that one. Like I said, I take the L, but just go out there at least look good, Shuck. Go out there and look good. You know,
I I will say it would be nice if Shuck looks good because I think the
just a couple
biggest thing of
touchdowns.
yeah
Make it a little
big
frisky.
biggest thing of this season is Shuck, his development, and if they feel like going into 2026, if he can at least be a starter. Like essentially what and then obviously that kind of crashed and burned after the second season. But like, can he be? And I'm not comparing him to Will Levis, but like, can he show enough that the Saints feel like he can, like Shuck can potentially start for all of 2026? So
Right.
then they
Like
don't
it
have to.
didn't work out,
No.
but after Will Levis's first year, he had a few little flashes where it was like, man, if we
There.
put something around him, let's go see what he got. And if not, we're gonna come around and pick a quarterback the next year. You know what I'm saying? And they could do it like that. So just show us something where you look at it, be like, man, if I get him a real tight end and a big wide receiver and some
Mm-hmm.
running game and get this running game going, we got something here. Like let's hopefully he could show us that. If not, that's fine. Then we just gonna draft a quarterback. I get it. But I just, that's what the season is about for me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's also funny because the Titans lost Mike Vrabel because of that thinking too. So whoops,
Yep.
whoops.
Whoops.
Um, Drew said the Panthers really aren't that good, but we suck. If we pulled the upset, it wouldn't really rock the NFL world. Yeah, not at all. Now, if
No.
no, not at all. If they would have, if and that for sure wasn't happening, but if they would have somehow beat the Rams last week, that would have shocked the NFL world.
Yeah. That would have
That
been
would have
that would have
that
been one
would
of
have
the
shocked.
biggest upsets ever. Like, yeah, that would have
That bruh, you couldn't have told me shit walking out of SoFi, bruh. I would have been on fucking IG live. Like I might have. No, Rams fans don't fight like that, but like me and Sherm together, oh, we would have been
talking shit.
shit, bruh. It'd been like Mitch's revenge from when he was talking shit when we recorded that Rams
Mitch,
game
boy.
2 years ago. I was like, Mitch, like we aren't good, bro. Like you talking shit.
Bro, bitch, I don't know what it is about the Rams. He was in that Zoom hot, boy. I was like, bitch, bro, like, what did you think? What you think was gonna happen, man? I was pissed.
Anyway, it'll be fun on Sunday. So if you're a Patreon, hop in the Zoom. We always, it'll be a full Zoom. I'm back, hosting our Zoom and everything. So
12
hop in
o'clock
the
game, right?
Zoom.
One noon
Thank
game.
God. Thank
Thank goodness.
God.
Get this shit over with, damn it.
Over, bro. Like I don't got the time or energy. But we'll be in the Zoom. If you can't, join the Zoom. We'll have it live streaming as well. So we'll have everything going on Sunday. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll be back on Sunday for Saints Panthers. With that, we are out.
Peace.